Hey friends, it's Tony with Linda Craft and Team Realtors. I hope you're doing well. It is December 2021 and this is a continuation of my Work with a Pro series. Today we're going to address a financial concept and a topic that is getting a lot of news coverage: inflation. If we're not familiar with what inflation is from a technical definition, it is the reduction in purchasing power of your cash, typically due to an increase in prices. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I'm an English major. I can wrap my head around that. But let's that put into perspective and let's use some audio-visual aids. This is a $20 bill. Over time, inflation can turn 20 into 10 from purchasing power, and God forbid it turns it into 5, and we never want it to turn into 1. Okay, so that is a little bit of the impact of inflation and how it impacts or how it affects your personal financial situation and your family's net worth. So why am I so passionate about real estate, and how does real estate work with respect to inflation? Well, real estate, residential real estate, commercial real estate, but real estate in general is often a fantastic hedge. In other words, it protects you or insulates you from a reduction in purchasing power. Pretty crazy concept on how that works, but essentially as prices go up, typically real estate prices go up as well. And a way of looking at that is taking context or information from the National Association of Realtors. If you go from the 2010 to 2020 period, the average home price went up about 4.9%, while the inflation rate was 1.8%. So there you can see that historically, home price appreciation will equal or exceed price appreciation. And inflation is generally measured by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and it's the Consumer Price Index is usually one of the ones that people refer to. So thinking about it this way, we all have housing costs. We either have mortgage payments or we have rent payments. And if you think about where you spend your income in your hard work, typically mortgage rates and lenders will approve you somewhere between 30 and 35% of your income to support your housing costs. Rental companies often will approve you up to 40% of your income for rent. Okay. If you buy a home and get a 30-year fixed rate mortgage, you have just created security and stability for you in the largest outflow that most of us have on a monthly basis, our housing costs. So for long-term stability, if you can fix your cost, you're going to have much more security. Then if what you purchased with that money, a house, remember our last video we talked about a home is a house is an asset, and hopefully an asset, a hard physical asset, something you can feel and touch, goes up in value over time. Okay. And we can share more on what's happened over time, and you can always look at different time frames. But using the North Carolina market as an example, from 2014 to 2019, the median home price in Wake County, Greater Raleigh, went up 6.3% per year. From November 2020 to November 2021, the median home price went up almost 27%. So you can see where the underlying asset, the home, the house, has gone up in value and provided support and provided financial security. So again, if you hear the news anchors and the financial news reporters and you're reading about inflation, it is something to be concerned about. And if you are not a homeowner, it is definitely something to think about. Because over time, unfortunately, as prices go up, as inflation goes up, the purchasing power of your earnings will go down. Your cash, your $20 bill, will only purchase $10 worth of goods and services. So I hope that is helpful for all of us. And if you have questions, please reach out to me. Consultations are always available. They're always free and they're always confidential. And when it's real estate, Think Fink at Linda Craft and Team Realtors. Hope you have a wonderful day and a healthy new year.